Now once you have one arm fitted, you should move over to the other arm of your couch and do the same thing, so that we fit this one and you fit the other one, and that will be done first. And then after that, we'll work on the back. Now for this piece, where it's very square, I'm going to go ahead and I've cut a piece to fit in here. And then you just want to pin it, first secure it with a pin. When I'm securing, I'm pinning it right to the couch. Those pins will come out later. And then pin it where you would sew it, along the seam line that you would be sewing. And the idea is, once we've fitted the whole couch, you can remove it from the couch and then just go ahead and sew everywhere we have pinned. Okay, now we'll fit in the back panel and the going around the front there. You just take your fabric and pull it down, and we'll pin this all the way up to fit it. Okay, when you come to your pleated sections, just grab all that fabric and continue pinning. Use plenty of pins, because when you take it off of the couch, you want it to be pinned very securely so that you know exactly where to sew. So don't be afraid of using a lot of pins. Now if you want, you can also sew the sections individually. You can, once you finish the arm section here, do all the sewing for the arm section, and then come back and pin this back panel, and then sew the back panel, and then work on the second arm section and the second back panel. I'm pinning it all around to show you, but it does make it a little easier if you don't have quite so many pinned sections at once to sew. So you can keep removing it from the couch and sewing section by section and putting it back on the couch to continue your fitting. Okay, you just keep going right around and continue the pinning all the way around. Okay, so now we've done the back, and I've turned it around so you can see, and I've come around. With one single piece of fabric, I've come around the back and over the top. I've pinned it here on the side, and now we're going to continue down. This couch is rather straight, so I'm able to use one continuous piece of fabric to go all the way down. And you just want to take it and tuck it into place, and then pin along all those seams. So pin it to fit all the way around. Okay, now I've pinned all along and fitted this whole section here. Now you can trim off this excess fabric. It just makes it a little easier to work with if you don't have too much of the bulky fabric. And you'll just do the exact same fitting on the other side of the couch. It's the symmetrical couch, so you'll do the exact same kind of fitting. And then we'll remove the whole cover from the couch. You'll want to make sure that you take off any securing pins so that you're able to remove it. Now, if your couch cover is very fitted and it will not slide off easily, you'll want to unpin the back seams, the ones running down the side back. You unpin those and you sew everything except those, and then when you put the couch cover onto the couch, you'll need to hand sew that last two seams, the back seams, in place. But this will give you a really nicely fitted slip cover that won't be slipping around.